So hot. Week 14, rivalry week.
Rivalry week.
Hate week.
Hate week.
We are back. Any given weekend. Boys, how we feeling? Nate, how are you?
It's
a big week for you.
Yeah, I'm feeling great, Bub. You know how I'm feeling. It's the most important week of the season, Bub.
Indeed it is.
It's fucking hate week. It's the greatest week of the season. I'm feeling great, Bub.
Got you. Zach, we got Zach in the back. He went to a WWE match last night, so he turned into Randy Macho Man Savage. Zach, say what's up.
I'm the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. The cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Go Michigan.
And,
I like that. That's not an impersonation, by the way. That is his actual voice.
That is his real voice because he lost it last night.
Yeah.
How was the WWE?
Oh, it was pretty badass. Had a little too much fun. And the voice is definitely going bye-bye.
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Got you. All right, so yeah, it's a big week of football. Week 14, last regular season week. This is make or break for some teams. Mm-hmm. Nate, can you give us a breakdown of week 13 from last week? Can you give us our records?
Yeah, week 13 didn't offer too much because the SEC still decides to take a week off this deep into the season. So last week wasn't too many crazy storylines to talk about. I know that I guess we can just go ahead and jump into the.
Well, can you give our record, please, from our cards?
Yeah. You went 10-7 last week. Hit your lock, which puts you at 73-85 on the year. 6-7 on your locks, and I went 10-10 last week. 0-2 on my locks. Fuck UCLA because Vanderbilt was so easy. But I went, that brings me to 112 and 124 on the year, 47.4% and 4-10 on locks.
And so your lock record now is 4-10, correct?
Yep.
And what is mine?
6-7.
It's what?
6-7.
Okay, cool.
And it's 3-0 for this macho man back here.
Yeah, Zach is he's on a little win streak, 3-0 for him. What was your lock?
I took OU and I took the under in the OU Missouri game.
It was a great pick because that was a low-score game. It was like 3-0 at halftime. Nice. But yeah, let's just jump into some Week 13 storylines going into this week. I think the talk right now is Lane Kiffin. Mm-hmm. His coaching position, where is he going to go? There were rumors, or not even rumors, it was like a set deal. LSU offered him $90 million.
Yeah. We talked about it last week, how we thought that there's no way that Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss.
But $90 million.
But now,
that's a
like,
lot of money.
Shit is getting serious. Like, he's legitimately, like, entertaining that offer. If you were staying at Ole Miss, you're in the brinks of a, like, program-changing year. Like, this next week against Mississippi State is, like, I don't think they've ever gone 11 wins in a regular season. So this is, like, the biggest game of school history. And you still haven't came up with a comment of what you're doing if you're staying with Ole Miss, if you signed an extension or not. So the LSU thing is like starting to get like really, really real. Like his family went on the trip. They're offering a lot more money than Ole Miss is offering.
Do we know how much he's getting paid for Ole Miss? Zach, you looked that up for a while.
I think it's like in the 10 mil range, and LSU is offering like in 90. The 13 mil range per year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, per year. I think they're in the 13 mil range.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought that Kiffin was going to leave Ole Miss with what he's built, but the talks have gotten so serious at this point with insiders and different stuff like that to where, like, if I had to bet right now, I would bet that Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss for LSU.
I would too. I mean, how can you pass up that money while also going to? It's not a terrible program. I mean, yes, they've been down this year.
I mean,
but
LSU head coach, that's a easily top 10, maybe top 5 coaching job in America in college football. And he's also getting the bag thrown at him.
And the other thing is, like, Kelly didn't slack in recruiting. In the last, 3 years, they've had top 5 recruiting classes.
Yeah.
And so, the recruits are there. The talent is there.
Yeah, it's a easily, to me, top 5 job in America. You have a bunch of Louisiana kids that grow up. It's kind of a state where you kind of grow up learning that you want to play at LSU because there's no really in-state competition. So I think that it's legit getting serious that Kiffin is going to leave Ole Miss for LSU. But I think it is crazy that Ole Miss is on the brinks of a historical, never done in the program's history year, and Lane Kiffin is entertaining the LSU job. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it does look like Florida and Ole Miss are set to offer Lane could match what LSU is going to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw that he's been in talks with the revolving door is him, Ole Miss, LSU, and Florida.
Yeah,
So it's
that's the 2 jobs that he would actually entertain going to. I think it's really LSU or bust. I don't see any way that Lane Kiffin ends up in Florida, but the LSU talks have become so serious that, I remember I was even telling you that Lane Kiffin's wife, when they went on that private jet vacation, basically of kind of touring the town, that she was basically asking the LSU high school, the Louisiana high school committee, if Lane Kiffin's son would be able to transfer in without having to sit out a year. So it's starting to become really real, and it's shocking that Lane Kiffin would leave what he's built at Ole Miss to go to LSU. But if you look at Lane Kiffin's history, it shouldn't be all that much of a shocker.
Yeah. Yeah, him bouncing around teams. I mean, didn't he leave USC to go to
Tennessee?
Or he left Tennessee to go to USC.
Yeah, I can't remember
after
the
1 year or something like that. That was a big move out of nowhere.
I think he left Tennessee to move to USC because I remember Tennessee fans being really salty towards Lane Kiffin, but
yeah, he was at Tennessee in 2009, and then was in USC from 2010 to 2013.
Yeah, he left right after 1 year.
Yeah, he said all this time that money doesn't really affect him. That he kind of likes the Oxford, Mississippi, simple life. But at this point, if you were going to be the coach for the Ole Miss for the foreseeable future, you would come out and say that you're staying at Ole Miss this point.
Yeah, you wouldn't beat around the bush.
No, he looks in his press conference this week, he looked as stressed as I've ever seen Lane Kiffin. So that kind of shows that the LSU offer is a legit offer that he's contemplating.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of be interesting to see which he decides to go to.
Have you seen the rumor, though, that it could get announced on game day?
Where he's going?
Of the Egg Bowl?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be something.
You're about to take the field to go into battle, and you find out your coach is leaving.
Yeah, that would be crazy. The AD of Ole Miss said that they're going to have a press release after the Egg Bowl, which to me screams that Lane Kiffin is leaving because everything that has happened with this Ole Miss thing has screamed that Lane Kiffin is leaving. So I really don't know. I thought it would be smart to stay at Ole Miss and not have to completely rebuild something. But if you're getting paid that much money, plus going to like a top 5 coaching job in the country, like it does make things difficult.
Yeah, I think if it's going to get announced on game day, it'd be a sign that he's staying at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
If it's going to be a press release after the game, that's a sign that he's going to leave.
Yeah. I really, like, we've talked about, because I predicted James Franklin to VT.
Yeah, beautiful pick.
And I also predicted Eric Morris to Oklahoma State from North Texas.
Today.
Yeah, it did break today. We'll probably have a clip out there.
And like, oh, what if James Franklin went to OSU? It's like, I don't think anybody wants to go to OSU right now. Like, that's a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to hire North Texas's head coach. I forget his name, but he developed Mateer, Baker, Cam Ward. He's developed some people. James Franklin's going to get picked up regardless.
He was a quarterback there, though, wasn't
He was quarterback there with Dez.
Ooh. I like the North Texas coach, to be honest. I think that's a perfect fit for them. I don't know, man. I'm so torn on the Lane Kiffin thing because I could see both sides. I could see him just playing the long game, getting a bunch of money out of Ole Miss and staying there. But I could also see him leaving for LSU. I'm so torn on that I don't even want to make a prediction on that.
Only time will tell. I mean, who knows? He might troll all of us and end up staying at Ole Miss. But
Which I could see.
yeah. But yeah, that has been the talk of the week so far.
Yeah.
Like you said, OSU just got Eric Morris from North Texas. Now, I forget his name, the quarterback.
Mestamaker? Drew
Does he
Mestamaker?
go with him?
I mean,
That would be that would low key kind of be cool. Him
Yeah.
following coach to OSU, kind of revamp OSU from the last 2 years. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a good quarterback. He's a damn
The
good
problem with that is that it's going to take a lot of rebuilding. That first year for him is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, Oklahoma State's going to have to come with an NIL bag for Mestamaker because he's going to
Alumni,
be...
where you at?
His film looks like he's like
He
a
can play
legit NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
And so I think that Oklahoma State's going to have to come with a bag because I think that he's going to be a top quarterback recruit. But I could also see him kind of staying with the head coach that gave him an opportunity.
yeah.
So I think that was a home run hire for Oklahoma State fans.
Yeah, it was a good.
I think it was a perfect hire. I called it, but yeah, I think it was a home run hire for them.
Yeah, I agree as well. Also, going on this week, Feast Week, college basketball. We got all these Thanksgiving tournaments. My favorite, the Maui Invitational. I want to say it's going on right now. Do you have anything preseason before we get into college basketball? It'll be a little while, but do you have anything about Feast Week? You probably haven't even watched any.
Yeah, no. The greatest rivalry in sports is happening this
That's
week.
true.
So
Silly
I haven't
me.
even been looking at
Silly
college
me.
basketball. Like, I'm completely tuned out of it right now. I know that Michigan has a pretty good squad with Dusty May and the NIL, but I'm completely sold out of basketball right now because if Michigan beats Ohio State this week, we get into the playoffs. Yeah. So I'm just fully bought in on college football, like I always am.
Silly question by me. I will say the great thing, like college football, you know how you have like Maction games going on throughout the week. You know, I turned on last night Syracuse and Houston playing in, I forget what tournament. Syracuse has Carmelo Anthony's son. Mm-hmm. And so they're down, I want to say 11 with 2 minutes left. They end up going on an 11-0 run, tie it, chance to win the game, ended up missing it, goes into overtime, end up losing to Houston. But it's just like that's one of the greatest things about college basketball. Like, you can go on an 11-0 run
Yeah, I
going
mean,
for a last second shot. It's just
I don't want to hate on college basketball at all because I really do.
We know
love
you're
it.
locked in. We know you're locked in.
I'm just locked in on college football. I'm 2 for 2 on coaching predictions.
Facts.
Like, there's a lot of fake ball knowers out there
And-
that fucking throw around predictions. I'm 2 for 2. I'm a real ball knower.
And speaking of locked in, tell us about your fit. Right? Is the dog? The dog's out right now.
The dog is fucking out right now. It's Ohio State Michigan week. I want to give a little background to a couple scenarios in my life where I have skipped things to watch Ohio State Michigan.
Do we want to jump in that now, or do you want to talk about when we talk about the game?
I mean, we can do that, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I have plenty
You're
to
just
say.
ready.
So
You're
I'm
just-
fucking ready, dude. I'm fucking the dog. I'm
can't-
fucking right. I'm fucking.
Oh god, this guy. The dog's down. The dog's
I thought I partied too hard last night.
the dog's down.
I'm fucking ready, dude.
Oh my.
All right.
All right. The dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The dog is. If you can't tell, the dog's fucking ready to go.
Yeah, I'm fucking ready to go, dude.
Can I
I'm
get a little
fired
noggin?
up.
Can I get a little noggin? A little noggin? Come on, let's go. All right. Hate week. Let's go into this is a big week, like I said. This a couple games can determine conference championships and playoff implications. Let's see. We have a couple scenarios this week that play out for some teams. We got, Miami and Pitt. Pitt has to win out. This is for the ACC championship. Pitt has to win out, and Virginia and SMU, one of them have to lose for Pitt to make it. Right now, it is Virginia and SMU playing in the ACC championship, which is crazy because I don't know how the fuck I don't know how Georgia Tech got absolutely throttled by Pitt last week.
Yeah.
It's a big week for Texas A&M because, if Texas wins, I could see them kind of getting a bid at it, maybe, possibly.
Really?
It's like you said, they're the only 7-3 team that could get in. It has to. Some other teams have to fall. So what are your scenarios? Michigan, Ohio State. If Michigan beats Ohio State, I can see Michigan potentially getting in.
Yeah, the scenarios, Michigan, if we beat Ohio State this week, we have the best win in the entire country because they're the number one team that everyone says is separated from everyone. That would be the best win in the country. And then our only 2 losses would be to top 20 teams on the road at OU, at USC. Texas, to me, getting smacked by Georgia, that not being like a
Didn't look
fourth
good.
quarter close game, to me, like you basically need somebody like Vanderbilt and Michigan to lose to find a way, but they are still alive because those things are very much possible. I know that people have been chirping the Oklahoma Sooners about their schedule. To me, as a kind of halfway Oklahoma Sooner hater, I think that they're to go through that schedule and end up 10-2. You deserve to be in the playoffs by far.
It's crazy going into the season, being like, as an OU fan, being like, wow, this is especially the second half of the schedule being very tough, just to see where they're at now.
Yeah, you win this week, you're automatically
don't
in
look
the
away.
college
You're
football playoffs.
one game away from college football playoff.
From an automatic bid, college football playoff, probably a home game, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like, that is right in front of you. All you have to do is take care of business against LSU this week.
Yeah. You got any other scenarios? I can't think of any other games that. might play
Miami, a lot of people are talking about the Miami Notre Dame thing. how Miami beat them week 1, and Notre Dame's probably going to end up being against or getting in above them. To me, my personal opinion, I think we should put more onus on how you look towards the playoffs rather than what you look like week 1. Like CJ Carr was in his first game starting in week 1. They lost a 3-point game on the road. Like, you're going to tell me that Miami is just some like great team that's way better than Notre Dame? I think Notre Dame is a legit natty contender. I think they're that good. So the Miami Notre Dame thing, yeah, they beat them by, they were up 42-0 in the fucking second quarter.
Yeah.
I just think that the Miami Notre Dame thing, yes, Miami, you have the head-to-head against Notre Dame, but
you have
also
2 bad losses.
Yeah, but also you played week 1 and you've lost 2 losses as 10 plus point favorites.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you should be playing victim at all in that.
Yeah, which, I mean, they're ranked, what are they, 13 right now?
What are they? They are, where are they at? They are 12 right now.
12. So, I mean, they're still knocking on the door.
Yeah, but my thing is, if Michigan wins this week, not if, when we win this week, who are you putting in, Miami or Michigan?
I'd probably have to give it to Michigan.
Yeah, I think that's an easy decision. We don't have a bad loss on the resume. They have 2 of them, and we have the better win. So I think that's an easy scenario. I don't know.
No, I agree. It's going to be a crazy day Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
Shit's gonna flip that we had no idea what was gonna flip, and it's just gonna be a mess.
I feel like there's going to be a little sense of urgency from teams.
Yeah, I mean, rivalry week every single week. Like, this is one of the biggest weeks of the season. So yeah. I agree.
What are before we go into these games, what are y'all's top 5 rivalries of all time? You got to put Michigan, Ohio State. You got to put OU, Texas. I think you have to do the Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn. And then, I mean, gosh, I can't think of.
That's the only 3 you got? I can
mean,
give my top 5.
My top 5, I can't think of. I'm trying to debate on my last 2.
Army, Navy.
Army, Navy.
Gotta be up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4.
What I was gonna put.
I mean, you could talk about the largest cocktail party in America.
That's probably up there, yeah.
The largest cocktail. What is that?
Georgia, Florida. Yeah, you are Bolivia.
Georgia, Florida, facts. Yeah, okay.
To me, my top 5, I mean, number 1 is Michigan, Ohio State. That's the best rivalry in sports.
Yeah.
If you're an Ohio State or Michigan fan, you don't even really get offended when people bring up, like, other sports rivalries because, like, you just kind of laugh at it. Like, you just really don't understand. Like, the Ohio State-Michigan is the definition of a rivalry.
I mean, it's named The Game.
The Game. It started off with a fucking state versus state war back in the fucking 1910s.
Uh-oh, history lesson.
We'll get into a little bit of the history lesson probably a little later. But my top 5 would probably be Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Auburn, the Iron Bowl. I'd definitely put Navy, Army up there. I would put the Egg Bowl up there, surprisingly. That's a very heated rivalry. And the 5th...
You're missing one big one.
One big one.
One happens in October.
Texas OU?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably put that up there, yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. That'd be my top 5.
What were you about to say, Zach?
Oh, I was just going to say OU Texas is the only one. Like, I understand that the game is probably the best, and I'm coming from the OU side. But, like, OU Texas, there is nothing like it that is 50-50 down the middle, in the middle of the state fair. There is pure hatred at the 50-yard line. Yeah. Like, it has to be up there.
Yeah.
In that top 5, I'd argue that it's probably in the top 3.
I'd put it at at 2. I'd say the game just because the hatred.
Yeah, I'd put it at 3 probably, behind Iron Bowl and the game. Also, one I forgot, Utah BYU is
Facts.
that has to be up there. Like that is
That's a good rivalry.
that is a religious rivalry. So I'd put that up there also. But yeah, Texas OU, that's definitely one of the best in the sport.
There's tons of rivalry matchups.
There is, yeah.
There's just tons.
That's why the top 5 is probably good because you only get 5 of them.
Yeah. All right, let's go into our doghouse. You got doghouse for last week? I don't even know. I gotta look at my. Who screwed me last week?
Yeah, I don't know if I have a doghouse. Last week it was female referees. This week it's just gonna be females in general. Just throw them in the. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna be putting UCLA in my doghouse.
Oh yeah, you screwed your double lock.
Yeah, well, I had 2 locks last week. Double dipped it. Vanderbilt minus 9.5 versus Kentucky was the easiest lock of all time. You didn't even have to watch that game. It was 45-10 was the final. And then UCLA comes out against Washington and just gets beat to a fucking pulp. Like it wasn't even close. I thought that Jed Fish to Florida, like he would be not coaching them as hard, but yeah, I'm probably going to put UCLA in my doghouse just for selling my double lock.
Got you. Okay. I'm probably... Damn. I'm probably going to do... God, I have 2. Like, UConn kind of fucked me in that FAU game. I mean, they had it locked up. End up losing.
Facts. That was crazy.
Straight up. And then I'd probably say Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech got absolutely embarrassed, and I had Georgia Tech minus 2.5.
I want to give a little credit to Georgia Tech. They fought back in that game. They made a little bit of a game, but yeah.
They were down 21-0. They should not be down 21-0.
I agree with that. That is true. But I think that Georgia Tech did fight back in that game, but it was also kind of embarrassing that they dug themselves to that big of a hole.
Yeah. My other doghouse, I'd probably be YouTube TV. I pay for 4K plus to get unlimited streaming, and I always have a problem with too many streams going on right now. It's like, why am I paying this extra for unlimited streams if, I mean, you have my login, so that probably doesn't help because you have like 5 fucking TVs.
I was about to say, I probably don't help.
Kicked our mom out off the TV.
Yeah, she's trying to fucking halfway watch football while she bakes pies in the living room. Like, you're not watching football. Like, you can just throw on Hallmark or something like that.
You give Angela respect.
Yeah.
I give Angela respect. She doesn't fucking watch ball, bub.
You live in her house.
And you know what she wanted to watch? She wanted to watch the Michigan game. And he was like, no.
She didn't put on the OU Missouri game until halftime. She came in and asked me, how do I put on this game? She's not actually watching ball. I'm watching 2 different TVs
ball watcher
with 4 different screens.
Because she was probably baking the pie for me.
Yeah.
She was, yeah. But
she's a big baker.
She could put on Hallmark TV at the end of the game, or like while she's doing that, and she won't be tripping. Me, I'm trying to watch 16 games at the same time.
16.
So I need that login. Yeah.
Okay. Angela, shout out you. Love you, Mom.
Facts.
But yeah, it's like, why do I pay this extra 4K plus if I can't even fucking watch it? But
yeah, facts.
That's all for my doghouse. Zach, you got a doghouse?
I'm gonna let Michigan out of the doghouse this week.
You got to.
Facts.
Just because it's hate week for a friend of mine, so we're gonna let them out. I'm gonna go with my stomach, or
Your vocal cords.
my vocal cords, or group chats. We've had a certain friend of ours having conversations with himself about the Thunder, and then we've had other people coming in and bitching about Notre Dame and Miami.
Yeah.
And it's just been
And if you don't know who those two are, it's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing you don't know them, because I would feel bad for if you had to sit through and just hear your phone ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
ding,
I'm gonna say government names. Garrison Poyer is the one that's the obnoxious Thunder fan that just spams shit about the Thunder. He just
He has conversations with himself.
Yeah.
He legitimately does. 12 straight messages.
Dort 3, Caruso. Oh my God, Hartenstein.
12 straight messages on a Wednesday night game against Sacramento. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. And then the other one is Drew Stogsdill, the Miami fan that thinks that Miami should be above Notre Dame.
Our other producer as well.
Yeah, facts.
They're gonna hate this part of the show.
They can hate me.
That
we have to call them out, dude. They're in there bitching. Yeah.
And we just want to put it out there that I did not give your government names. That was Nate.
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah,
that was all the dog. The dog's barking right now.
You want to be in the group chat bitching, dude? You better be ready for your government name to be released on a podcast. That's all I gotta say.
Got you. Let's get into let's go week 14 games, week 14 previews, our top games. We're going to save the best for last. We all know what that game is. Let's start it at number 4, Georgia, taking on in-state rival Georgia Tech. Georgia is a 13.5-point favorite. Over-under is 59.5. I'm going to take number 25, Georgia Tech, plus 13.5. I still think Georgia wins, but, senior night, senior day, Georgia Tech, I'm gonna take the Stingers, the Yellow Jackets.
That's a great pick because I'm on the exact same side. I'm taking Georgia Tech plus 13.5.
And last year they went, 8 overtimes?
Yeah, they played them head-to-head. Brent Key was crying in Kirby Smart's shoulders at the end of last game. Brent Key has talked about how much he hates Georgia. And also, both teams are kind of like, this game kind of means nothing because if Georgia loses...
Kind of just like bragging rights.
Yeah, if Georgia loses, I'm pretty sure they're still in the SEC title, and Georgia Tech can't gain any advantage in the ACC title with beating Georgia.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's going to be a great rivalry game. Georgia Tech's going to show off coming off a tough loss. I'm going to be taking Georgia Tech plus 13.5 in that.
Got you. I like that. Next one, we are going number 10, Alabama, Iron Bowl. They are a 6.5-point favorite at Auburn. Over-under is 46.5. I will be taking Alabama at minus 6.5. I just think this Auburn team has been beat like a dog. And it's kind of like what you said the previous game we just talked about, that it kind of doesn't really mean anything for both teams. I mean, I feel like if Alabama loses, they still get in. Possibly.
Do they?
Oh, that's
Possibly.
That's 3 losses.
That's 3 losses?
Yeah, I don't know if they get in with that.
Well, how many?
That's 3 losses, and 2 of them are to an unranked Auburn team trying to make a bowl, and Florida State.
I don't know. I feel like Alabama would still
they're
get
not
in.
getting in.
Yeah.
I feel like Bama would still get in somehow.
With losing to Auburn, you think Alabama would still get in?
Depending on if others lost as well.
There's too many 2-loss teams.
You know what? I take that back. I take that back, all right?
Okay.
Silly me. I still got Alabama minus 6.5, though.
Okay.
I mean, what's the
what?
Yeah, because you got Texas right there. I don't know. I don't see Bama losing, but
I like that. I don't see Bama losing either.
I don't see Auburn showing up.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing some TikTok edits of Jordan Hare being haunted edits.
Going to Auburn, playing in Jordan Hare. That place is haunted.
A smile is something special. A ribbon is something rare. So I'll be special and I'll be rare.
And they've been getting me fired up. They've been getting me juiced up.
So you're taking Auburn?
Huh?
Are you taking Auburn?
I'm not taking Auburn. I'm going to be taking the under in this game. What's the line? 46 and a half.
46.5.
Yeah, I just feel like that line's super low regardless. Auburn has always had a great defense this year. They've never had a good offense. In Alabama, they like to play teams close. So I just feel like it's a what's the word? Nip and tuck? Knit and tuck?
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Nip and tuck? You know what I'm saying, Zach?
Not at all.
Okay. It's gonna be a nip and tuck game. So I'm gonna be taking the under 46 and a half in that.
Got you. Okay. Next one, we have another in-state rivalry game. We got number 14 Vanderbilt at number 19 Tennessee. Tennessee is a 3.5-point favorite. Over under 65.5. This game kind of keeps Vanderbilt's playoffs dreams alive.
Yeah.
And I'm bought in, and I'm taking Vanderbilt money line. I want to see Vanderbilt break the curse, break the record books. I want to see Pavia playing.
I like that. I'm a little worried now because we're starting to take the same picks, but I am also going Vandy money line in that game.
Great minds think alike.
Pavia before the season talked about how Vanderbilt was going to be the premier Tennessee football team, and they're going to be one of the premier college football teams in the country. I just feel like they have a belief right now, and they're playing for each other. They're not playing for individual stats or anything like that. And I think that Tennessee, kind of knowing that they're going to be out of the playoffs regardless, I just feel like Vandy's going to find a way to win this. So I'm taking Vandy money line also.
Got you. Yeah, we've had the same 3 picks the last 3 games.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, to be honest.
I feel like those
Mount
three are
Ridemore.
probably all going to miss.
No. Mount Ridemore.
Yeah, facts.
It really hasn't happened this year where we've all tailed. But
Nah, we had 1 week where
we didn't tail the entire top games. I feel like we had a few
probably
differential picks.
I mean, we're probably going
Well,
to have
that's
some
probably because
differential picks.
Oklahoma was always on there.
Yeah,
and
he
Nate
was
would
always
never take him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, we have 2 more games left, so
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
probably have some differential picks.
Next one, number 3, Texas A&M at number 16, Texas. Texas A&M is a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 51.5. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bent on this game. I want to take Texas because of that home game winning streak that they have going on, but also just think Texas A&M and Marcel Reed are really, really good. So what do you have for that game?
In that one, I'm going to be taking Texas A&M minus 2.5. I feel like Texas, they're a solid ball club, but when it gets to this point in the season, Texas A&M has shown that they're battle tested, that they can respond to adversity. Texas, even whenever they've hit a curve this year and they've made improvements in the offense, they still have never looked like a really good Texas team. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking Texas A&M minus 2.5 against that. I think that I'm not a big believer in Texas, to be honest.
Well, we spoke too soon. Quan, this is for you. I still hate Texas, but I'm taking Texas money line.
Texas money line.
I'm gonna be bought into Texas this week.
See, I knew we wouldn't have the same picks every single. I'm
Even
not
though I
bought in
like
on
Texas A&M, I just think playing at Texas, playing at Darrell K, I feel like they could upset them.
I respect it. I just don't feel like Texas really has all that much to offer at the table. I don't know, though.
Let me see. What is Gosh, that's a Friday game, too. I forget some of these are Friday games.
Yeah, Georgia's a Friday game.
Georgia's a Friday game, and then this one is a Friday game. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just see Texas A&M dropping this one.
If Texas wins, that muddies up the college football playoff talk
does.
so much.
It does.
Because, like, if Michigan beats Ohio State, like, that's a great win. Texas beating A&M, like, that's band for band, like, just as good as a win almost.
Yeah,
I don't know what Texas A&M is undefeated, right?
they are.
Yeah.
But again, it would be a 3-loss Texas going up against a 2-loss Michigan.
Yeah, I think we still win
And
that.
Florida, the loss to Florida is going to doom Texas in that argument.
Yeah. I mean, the only way I could see Texas potentially getting it is if they just blow out Texas A&M, but I don't see that happening.
And we try to do all big rivalry games this week for the top games, but there's so many. Just some honorable mentions before we get into the game of, on my sheet says, game of the fucking week. It's that big. We got like the Egg Bowl we could have talked about. That is Mississippi State. That's a Friday game.
That's an interesting game because Mississippi State is -7.5.
Yeah.
Which you probably don't expect against a top 7
I think like
team
10
in the
to
country.
14, yeah.
And also with the Lane Kiffin moving thing, that's a really interesting game
Really
to
big
watch
game.
Friday morning.
I mean, you got Florida State. I know that's too, you're like, ew, Florida State, but it's still a huge rivalry. You got Clemson, South Carolina, another big rivalry. You got, looking at my list, Oregon, Washington.
I mean, you have Arkansas, Missouri, which is for
that's
a
another one.
trophy. Oregon, Washington, like you said.
Virginia Tech, Battle of LA, UCLA, USC, the Battle of North Carolina, NC State.
It's rivalry week, Bob.
Yeah, and then I mean we could have put OU, LSU in there because like the of like OU is fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah, but that's kind of being a forced rivalry that's going away.
Yeah,
after
I'm not
this
meaning it as
because-
a rivalry game. I mean it as like a big game.
I mean, it is a big game because
Yeah.
if OU wins, they're in the playoffs.
Shit, we're
They
talking
don't
about
win,
the
they're
big
out in the
games of the
playoffs.
week.
Yeah, but I just think, for rivalry week.
No, yeah, it was very fitting that we had this list. I like this list.
Yeah,
I was just
we
giving
had
out
the
some
rivalries.
honorable mentions.
Yeah, I respect it.
It's just sad that OU doesn't have a free win this week by playing Oklahoma State.
Facts. That is
True.
facts.
Yeah, I missed beating up on little bro.
Is it at LSU or is it at home?
It's at home, Bob.
It's at home?
It's in Norman.
Yeah, I think
gonna be
that it's
raining.
probably still a free win, to be honest.
It's gonna be raining 50. You know what that means. I'm gonna save it.
The line was the over-under line was 36.5. I've never seen a game that low. I've never even seen a Iowa game that low. So that is shocking to
That's
me.
lower than
And
the
here's the
Iowa.
difference between an LSU game and an Oklahoma State game. Oklahoma's offense is not going to fix itself against LSU. It would absolutely fix itself against Oklahoma State.
That is true, yeah.
True.
Yeah, I agree with that. Sound like you got some caulk in your mouth, though, Bob. Just want to put that on the record.
All right, it is that time. The game of the fucking week. The biggest game to ever occur for Nate. The biggest event, bigger than family gathering sometimes. We have number 1, Ohio State, at number 15, Michigan. Ohio State is a 9.5 point favorite. Over under is 44.5. The floor is all yours.
Yeah, I'm going to allude to what you were saying about how this is the biggest game in my history. My sophomore year, I dropped a glass vase on my toe when I was playing basketball. And I probably could have practiced through the injury. I probably could have had the Kobe mentality of like, get better, no injuries setting us back. But I decided to sit out that practice and watch the Ohio State-Michigan game. I know one of our family events, I actually did have COVID. I tested positive for it, but
So he says.
I missed the family event for the Ohio State Michigan game.
Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving that you missed.
I actually did have COVID. That's a legit fact. I tested positive for COVID. Also, my senior year, we were playing a scrimmage at Carl Albert, and I picked up 3 early fouls to get to the bench, and I had one of the team trainers with the game out on his phone so I can make sure that I could watch it. Yeah, there's literally nothing that could hold me back from watching this game. Family funerals, anything like that. You can die whenever you want. You can have a funeral whenever you want. There's only one time of the year when the game happens, and that's what I got to say about this game. I mean, obviously, I have Michigan money line in this game. I think that Ohio State they don't know what to do when they're punched in the mouth necessarily. I'd love to look up the statistics on when they were leading or trailing in the second half in this season so far. I bet it's probably
schedule.
Yeah, that too, but also they've just been so dominant. Like, they are a great team.
Yeah, but they
like,
haven't played anybody.
I don't want to take that away from them. They are a great team, but they haven't got punched in the fucking mouth yet. Yeah. And that's what Michigan does every single year. Last year, they were 21.5-point favorites. They were 3 touchdown favorites. Yeah. They had every angle imaginable. They had the returning production that we didn't have. They had the NIL roster that we didn't have. They had the Ryan Day revenge game. After 2.5 years of cheating, we can finally prove them a lesson that they never had it. They had every single angle in the game last year at home, and we show up. And you could literally see Ryan Day shit his pants on the sideline. Live television, you could see him legitimately diarrhea in his pants because of how nervous he was. We beat him so bad last year. We planted the flag. Jack Sawyer fucking... we're not letting them plant their flag on our field again, bro.
We're not fucking planting the flag on our field again, bro.
Fucking do something about it then. Do something about it then, pussy. I fucking hate Ohio State so much. This game, it comes down to a mental battle because when you're 21.5-point favorites, you have the best roster in the entire country. Like last year's roster, they won a national title, slapping teams. That comes down to a mental edge. Like you just mentally, whenever it gets to this game and it gets to the time, your vagina comes out. You start fucking squirting in your pants. Wow, the fucking leaders and best start punching you in the mouth, and that's just little bros. That were their daddies. This is an easy Michigan money line. The fact that Ohio State hasn't had a single game all year where they've been like punched in the mouth or they've faced some sort of adversity, to me that just screams that like Michigan at home, the line has dropped from 13.5 down to 9.5. Like we're gonna punch them in the mouth. They're gonna fold like bitches, and that's what happens every single year. And the Ohio State fans, they're some of the shittiest fans in the world. Last year, they wanted Ryan Day fired after the Michigan game. He goes on to win the national title, and now he's Nick Saban 2.0. I just cannot stand Ohio fans. We're going to beat the ever-living fuck out of them, and this is easily Michigan money line to me. I mean, we stick our dicks down their throat every single year to where, like, the point, like, at what point do you have a better roster? Like, at what point is it just a mental factor to me? Because 2 out of the 3 last years, they have had a better roster than us, 3 out of the 4, and we have just laid them down. We put our hand on their throat, and we throat fuck them every single year. Oh my God. And they do nothing. They just stand there. Ryan Day just stands there like a little pussy when the brawl is happening after the game. He just stands there stuck in fucking glue because that's what we do to him. So I'm taking Michigan money line in this. Obviously, Ohio State, they're just pussies. They don't know how to play man football, and whenever they get slapped in the mouth every single year, they end up folding. So I'm taking a Michigan money line in this.
Well, we know who Nate is a fan of. Do you know who I'm going to take, Bub?
Who are you taking, Bub?
I'm going to take? Just look at me.
Who you taking, Bub?
Just look at me.
You have a fucking Ohio State hat on. What the fuck?
You are just now noticing this. I've had this since I said the floor is all yours. I literally put it on as soon as after that. And you went on that entire end. I was over here.
You put that on after you said the floor was mine?
Yeah, I said the floor is all yours. Put the hat on, and then...
What hat did you have on before?
I did not have a hat on.
Dude, you're weird as fuck wearing that fucking hat, dude. That's such a bitch move, dude. I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
That's the reaction I wanted.
Are you taking Ohio State spread with that fucking hat on?
No, I'm not. I'm taking Michigan plus 9.5. I just wanted to get your reaction. I wanted to rage bait you, and that was the reaction I wanted. But golly, it took you long enough. I was over here looking at Zach like, is he even gonna notice that I have this Ohio State hat on?
I mean, you might as well put on a fucking Hitler hat, bub. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You're wearing that fucking bitch ass hat. Where'd you even get that?
Hey, don't. It's college football playoff hat.
Where did you get this?
I think one of my homies.
Fuck that hat, dude.
I'm sorry, whoever hat that was.
Fuck that hat, dude.
Yeah, I'm taking Michigan plus 9.5. I like that pick.
I like that.
I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride with Michigan. It's the difference between him riding OU, me riding Michigan.
I rode Colorado plenty of times.
You have, just not OU.
But yeah, fuck.
What were you about to say, Zach?
No, I'm gonna ride this week. I told him that I'm taking him out of the doghouse.
Yeah.
Nobody does it better. They can't handle the big blue.
That's facts.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Yeah, I nothing to add to that. That is fucking beautiful.
Over under, if Ohio State wins, does Ohio State plant the flag at Michigan center field because of last year? I'm gonna slam that over.
If they do,
I bet they do.
If they do, we're not gonna cry and all this other shit because we're Michigan men. We take our losses on the chin. We shake our hands. We move on. Them last year, after losing as 21.5-point favorites, we plant the flag, and Jack Sawyer and all these other guys are on the field. They're not planting the flag on our field again, bro. Even though they just whooped our ass for fucking 60 minutes, dude. We're not going to let them plant the flag, dude. Their season's over.
Ohio State pussy! Ohio State pussy! You guys are done after this game! Your season's over!
I've been tweeting all year that I want Ohio State to walk into Ann Arbor, Michigan after losing 4 straight. In your entire season, you have never faced an ounce of adversity. That is exactly what I wanted. It is playing perfectly. The line is kind of pointing to it. Yeah, Michigan money line is
I kind of like the under as well compared to last year. 44.5. I could see it being like a 21-14 type game or a 17-10.
I could see it just.
I don't know though.
I'm pretty sure there's a stat. The past 22 years, the team that has won the rushing battle in this game has ended up winning the game. If you're taking 1 point of the Ohio State's offense and saying like that's probably their worst part is their run game and their O-line. That is 100% the worst part. The skill positions, they are absolutely elite. But when you come to Michigan, we're on our 4th and 5th string running back, and we're still running for 100 yards a game. Like, that's what Sharon Moore does. He's an offensive line coach. So, yeah, to me, the Michigan money line is easy in this one.
Yeah, I can't believe y'all won last year. That was such a crazy.
That's one of the
Crazy
craziest games because even going into that, I never thought in a million years that we would be able to beat them with the
Quarterback y'all
angles
have.
that they had. Like, revenge game. We brought back everybody. Y'all lost everybody. We are one of the best teams in the country. If we win this, we go to the Big Ten title. Like, it was – they had every angle imaginable, and they still lost that game. To me, that just shows that if we're playing at home, like, we're just going to be able to beat them up.
Yeah, and to be in that tunnel going out for kickoff, because it's at Michigan, that one tunnel, to be in that tunnel
Facts.
is just,
Most
I can
stadiums,
just imagine.
most stadiums, they have 2 different entrances for both of the teams.
Michigan,
In
no.
Michigan, we have one tunnel. Both teams have to
Enter and exit.
yeah,
that
enter
tunnel.
and exit that tunnel. Where there's been a lot of fights in that tunnel.
Can you tell us the little history lesson that you would tell me about the rivalry of the old coaches, how much they hated each other?
Yeah, I mean the 10-year war.
What was the coach that pushed his car across the state border?
Coach Woody Hayes, there's a story about him. His car broke down in Michigan while he was recruiting a player, and he pushed his car over an hour long to get into the state of Ohio because he didn't want to give any money to the state of Michigan. That's the 10-year war. Woody Hayes, Bo Schembechler, 2 of the greatest college coaches of all time. The rivalry in itself started because of a legit state, like Army versus Army battle. Like, it wasn't like football. It was like state versus state, like Civil War type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how the rivalry started. There's a snowball of
Snowball's crazy.
yeah, that blizzard that year killed like over 100 Ohio people, and there were still 80,000 people showing up to that game to watch it. There's stories of Woody Hayes.
The final score was like 6-3.
Yeah, they were punting on like second down legitimately. It was that bad.
Michigan takes over, intercepted by Ozzie Clark, the right end, intended for Gandy, but the ball was thrown over Gandy's head. Ortman gets the ball, quick kick, gets off a high kick down the field, rolls down at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Michigan sets itself, Ohio is set. Janowitz gets the pass from center, fumbles it, picks it up, is going to run with the ball. He's at the 10-yard line, runs across field, pulls down at the 12-yard line.
There's stories of Woody Hayes telling girl waitresses that they can't serve his team anymore because they're spies from Michigan. There's stories of Bo Schembechler being suspicious of Woody Hayes scouting his practices illegally, like filming it. So he would have like the hotel across the street like completely on lockdown. Like this rivalry is
Bigger than you think.
When we talk about the definition of a rivalry, the word in itself, Ohio State, Michigan should be on the dictionary fucking like photo right next to it. Mm-hmm. This rivalry is the best rivalry in sports, honestly.
And this is college game day, big noon kickoff. Everybody and their mama gonna be there. I might have a fan of Ohio State. Might have some words for you. Might be in the works.
He's probably
We'll put that in the video if so.
Yeah, he's probably bitch made. He's probably pussy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk about the game. You know what time it is. Team up north. Fuck them guys, first and foremost. I get it. Last 4 years ain't what we wanted, right? They fucking cheated 2 of them. I know that's the fucking fact. I mean, I also know when we beat them the fucking decade before that, they said, why are you bringing up old shit? So we're not going to talk about old shit. Let's talk about the future. Fucking Saturday, we're going to line up. We're going to go out there and we're going to fucking perform. The Bucks are going to perform. Don't give a fuck about the team up north. I get it. Last couple of years, especially last year, we should have beat them on paper. Everywhere we're the better team. But guess what? Our coaching, some players, some uncharacteristic things, we got them shits figured out. Ryan Day, he got a new dealer, baby. Cocaine Day's here to last. Y'all fucked up. Y'all don't even have Cocaine Day. It's not only snowing in Ann Arbor, in that shithole when we get there, but it's snowing somewhere else in the Buckeye Lottery. And shout out Ryan Day, Cocaine Day, we're going to do it. But in other words, man, fuck the team up north. Respect the rivalry. And, you know, breaking news, Carnell Tate, J.J. Smith, motherfuckers are healthy. Y'all fucked up, boys. Y'all fucked up. Go Bucks. O-H-I-O. Let's get it.
Do you have a speech or a quote for us before we get into our cards?
Yeah, I want to read the Bo Schembechler legendary quote that he gave one of his teams.
We want the Big Ten championship, and we're going to win it as a team. They can throw out all those great backs and great quarterbacks.
This is the Bo Schembechler, the team speech. When you walk into Michigan football, all they have over the locker room is the team, the team, the team. This is one of his speeches.
Let's hear it.
We want the Big Ten championship, and we're going to win it as a team. They can throw out all those great backs and great quarterbacks and great defensive players throughout the country and in this conference, but there's going to be one team that's going to play solely as a team. No man is more important than the team. No coach is more important than the team. The team, the team, the team. And if we think that way, all of us, everything that you do, you take into consideration what effect does it have on my team. Because you can go into professional football, you can go anywhere you want to play after you leave here. You will never play for a team again. You can go, you'll play for a contract, you'll play for this, you'll play for that. You'll play for everything except the team. And think what a great thing it is to be part of something that is the team. We're going to win it. We're going to win the championship again because we're going to play as a team. Better than anybody else in this conference, we're going to play together as a team. We're going to believe in each other. We're going to criticize each other. And we're not going to talk about each other. We're going to encourage each other. And when we play as a team, the team, when the old season is over, you and I both know it's going to be Michigan again. Michigan. The team. That is one of the all-time great college football speeches. Talking about, you're going to go on to the NFL. You're never going to play for a team again. But how great is it that you're going to play for a team right now? And that is the Michigan man culture. That is what we're built on. And speech. That gets me fired up right there. Every single time.
That got me fired up. That was a nice little accent you had there too.
That is the accent that he had, the little 70s coach accent.
What were the commentators? They're like, "Oh, here comes Skippy at the line."
Yeah, they got all those great quarterbacks and great running backs.
Oh, it's Ohio State versus Michigan, 2026.
Yeah,
coming at you live.
That speech right there.
That was a good speech. That fired me up. That
oh my god,
kind of scared me when we started yelling. I was like, "Oh shit." Okay.
It's just such a great speech, Bub. You're playing for the team. The team.
Yeah. It's good shit. Can we get a little dog bark?
A dog bark?
Yeah, I mean you're the fucking dog, dude. Let me get a little fire me.
That's all I got right now, Bub.
Okay. Let's
what do you want me to do?
Let's get into our card. Can we get a Ryan Day dog bark?
Oh, fuck me, Jim Harbaugh. Fuck me. Oh, I feel so good.
All right. That's enough. All right, let's get into our cards. Zach, do you have oh no, you gave our pick about you. Yeah, you're taking Michigan. I want everybody to comment in the comment section or let us know who y'all have this game because it's a big one. So I want to know who everybody's taking. Are they taking Ohio State or are they taking Michigan?
Why the fuck would you take Ohio State in this game?
I don't know, Bob. I have no idea. All right. Do you want to go first on your card? How many picks do you have? I think I have a lot more than you this week, which is surprising. I have a ton.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I might have like 30.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have like 20 picks.
Okay,
though.
you go first because surprisingly, I have more picks than you this year.
Yeah, I mean, this week I've just been so locked in on the game.
Since his last regular season for me, I was like, I'm going all in. Going all out.
I like that. I've just been so locked in on the game.
Going motherfucking hard in the paint.
Yeah. I'm taking Georgia Tech plus 13.5 versus Georgia. I have Boise State minus 3.5 at Utah State.
I was thinking that. Okay.
Yeah. I got Indiana Purdue over 54.5. Indiana has kind of sold me on the overs at least the past week, but I just feel like the spread is like 28.5. I just feel like that game finds a way to go over. I have Texas A&M minus 2.5 at Texas. I have Arizona State money line versus Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona was actually the favorites in that game. And I was on Arizona State, but I was kind of questioning myself because the line screamed Arizona so much. But at the end of the day, Kenny Dillingham just finds a way to win ball games. Like, even when his quarterback is out, he just finds a way. So I'm going to be taking Arizona State money line in that. I obviously have Michigan money line versus Ohio State. I have Pitt plus 6.5 versus Miami. I still think Miami wins, but I think that's going to be a close one. I have Baylor minus 2.5 versus Houston. I feel like Sawyer Robertson, that offense, finds a way to win that one. I have Louisville minus 3.5 versus Kentucky. I honestly don't like that pick. If I was a listener, I would probably be taking Kentucky plus 3.5 in that one. So low-key, just fade me on that one. I have South Carolina minus 2.5 versus Clemson. I think the line screams South Carolina in that. I have Boston College minus 3.5 at Syracuse.
Okay.
To me, that line, I'm picking that solely because of the line. Like, no way that a 1-10 Boston College team should be favored by 3.5 against Syracuse. I have Oregon minus 6.5 at Washington. I think that's going to be a blowout. I have the OU LSU under 36.5. That's one of the lowest lines I've literally ever seen in my life. Like, even when Iowa is playing fucking Old Dominion, like, the line isn't even that low, so I think that screams the under.
Yeah.
I have the Vandy money line at Tennessee. I have Missouri minus 2.5 at Arkansas. I have Wisconsin money line at Minnesota. I think that Wisconsin has slowly hit a little bit of a curve.
Yeah.
I'm taking Cincinnati plus 4.5 at TCU. I have Florida State money line at Florida. I have Virginia Tech plus 8.5 at Virginia. I low-key wanted to take VT money line because I just think that Virginia is that not good, but I could see Virginia still winning that. I have the Alabama-Auburn under 46.5, and I have the Notre Dame minus 32.5 at Stanford. Motherfuckers were up 50-0 at halftime against Syracuse. I just think that they continue to take care of business there.
Got you. I like that. We're doing locks at the very end. Okay. My card for the Friday games. We're recording this on Tuesday, so this will be coming out Friday. So these are the Friday games. I'm taking Iowa, Nebraska under 38.5. I think this is going to be an ugly, ugly game. You know, George Kittle was talking shit to Will Compton right after Monday Night Football. I just think that's
a slept-on rivalry, low-key.
Yeah. I'm taking the under on that. I'm taking Ohio minus 6.5 at Buffalo. Ohio's fighting for a MAC championship appearance, and a win at Buffalo would
What'd you
Get
take
them
them
in.
at?
6.5.
Okay, it's up to 7.5 right now. I'm gonna add that to my card though.
Okay, yeah, just
Want
take
that on
Ohio.
record.
I'm taking. What'd you have in the Ole Miss game? Did you have Ole Miss or Miss State plus 7.5?
Fuck, I don't even know if I had to pick on that card on my card on that. I don't think I did. No.
Okay.
Didn't.
I got Ole Miss minus 7.5 at Mississippi State. Might take the under. Let me check what the under is real quick. I was looking at that. Under 62.5. Yeah, I might switch that and take the under, but definitely betting on that game. I got Georgia Tech plus 14.5 versus Georgia. I think they're going to keep it close. I got New Mexico money line versus San Diego State. Both teams are battling for Mountain West championship appearance. And
Wow.
I just like New Mexico, so I'm taking New Mexico money line.
This is no offense. I just want to put on record that I'm adding San Diego State minus 1.5 on my card. That's
Okay.
not a flip.
go ahead,
I
go
just
ahead.
didn't even see that game.
Home game at New Mexico, senior day, senior night. Go ahead. I love that you just did that too. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Taking Texas money line versus Texas A&M. And then to round up the Friday games, I'm taking Arizona State over 48.5. That's two high-power offenses. Like, all they do is offense, no defense. Going into Saturday, I got Michigan plus 10.5 versus Ohio State.
That's
I
a
got
great pick.
Kentucky money line at Louisville. Kentucky's fighting for a bowl game. I got Clemson money line at South Carolina. I think Clemson's defense is it's way too good for South Carolina, especially South Carolina's O-line. They're trash. I'm taking Pitt plus 6.5 Miami. I think they'll keep it close, battling for an ACC spot. I got Delaware minus 4.5 versus UTEP. This is Delaware's first year in FCS, and they're ineligible for bowl play postseason, but I think that they'll still.
Wait, is it at
No, it's at Delaware.
at Delaware? And is UTSA?
UTEP,
UTEP?
University of Texas El Paso.
I'll tell that. I'll add that on my card. Delaware.
Delaware minus 4.5. I'm taking Missouri State minus 2.5 versus Louisiana Tech. Missouri State's been on a roll. They've only lost, I'm going to say 3 games, and they've been to some decent teams. I'm taking Oregon minus 6.5 at Washington. I'm taking the OU LSU under 36.5. And I'm probably going to take the OU minus 10.5 spread as well. This is a must-win for OU, and I think they'll take care of business. I'm taking Vanderbilt money line at Tennessee. I want to see Vandy go dancing. I'm taking Missouri minus 2.5 at Arkansas. I'm taking UTSA minus 6.5 versus Army at home. UTSA now leads the most consecutive games won at home. They're on a 20-game win streak at home. So I got their spread. I'm taking Florida minus 1.5 versus Florida State. I think Florida is ruining Florida State's bowl hopes, because Florida State just needs one more win and they're bowl eligible. I think that rivalry, Florida does it. I got Washington State, Oregon State over 41.5. Oregon State's just absolutely awful. And it's in, I want to say it's Pullman. That's where Washington State's at. It's at home, but like Washington State. Got Maryland plus 3.5 at Michigan State. Michigan State's defense is just dog awful.
I like that. Add that to my card.
Okay. I got Alabama minus 6.5 at Auburn. I'm taking UCLA, USC under 58.5. Battle of LA. I think it will be a lot closer than people think. But also, I like the under 58.5. I'm taking Cal SMU under 52.5. I got UNLV minus 7.5 at Nevada. Battle of Nevada. I got Fresno State minus 2.5 at San Jose State. And then to round up Saturday and week 14, I have Hawaii minus 7.5 versus Wyoming. And I'm on the fence of, I might add Boise to my card. I'll do like that. And there might be a few, like I like Air Force to beat Colorado State. I know these are just like small games, but might add some.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about taking Colorado. I know they're in my doghouse, and I said I would never bet on them again, but
Don't do it, Bob.
they're a 16.5-point underdog to Kansas State. Kansas State's dog shit. You'll see.
I could low-key actually see it.
You'll see on my card. If not, I'm leaning towards the not. I gotta, have some. Gotta be responsible.
There's been a couple games this year where Colorado was supposed to show up and they
just haven't. Yeah. But yeah, that's my card. Zach, we're getting into our locks. Got any locks? You got your lock of the week?
I am going to take Georgia minus 13.5.
Okay. Interesting. No 3-leg parlay this week?
No.
Okay. Got you. Georgia, damn. I got Georgia Tech. Your lock, I'm assuming it's Michigan money line.
No.
Wow.
Man, I'm not gonna be a dumbass and like if like pigs fly and aliens invade Earth, like Ohio State beats Michigan, I'm gonna be already sad from that loss, and then my lock record is gonna be affected.
I mean, yeah,
by
our locks were. Remember, whoever has the worst lock record by the end of the year, they got to do some type of punishment. And right now, I'm leading.
Up with a punishment yet.
Right now, I'm leading though.
We even came with a punishment yet, so I'm cooling right now. Yeah, Michigan plus 9.5 is definitely not my lock, just because I don't want to have double the pain. Even though that's not going to happen, there's literally zero shot that Ohio State beats us. It's almost a guaranteed lock that Michigan wins. My lock of the week is going to be Vandy money line at Tennessee.
Like that.
They've came through for me a couple of locks this year, and I just feel like they're a hungry ball club that is kind of playing for the playoff chances. Mm-hmm. If you're Diego Pavia and you say that Vanderbilt is going to be the premier Tennessee football team for the foreseeable future, I feel like you have to win this game. And Vandy is also playing for a lot more than Tennessee is, because Tennessee is kind of already out of it. So I'm going to ride with Tennessee again. I'm going to put my hopes in Pavia. Hopefully he gets it done again, and that's my lock.
Got you. Okay. My lock, I've been riding with him the last few weeks. I'm going to ride with him again, but instead I'm going to take the OU LSU under 36.5. It's going to be raining in Norman. It's going to be low 50s. I can see this. I can see it being like a 24-10 type game, or a 21-7 type game. But yeah, I'm taking OU LSU under 36.5 as my lock.
That's a good pick, bub. I'm not gonna lie. That line is so low. I obviously took the under on my card, but as a lock, I respect that pick. That's a great pick, Bob.
Thank you. Now, should we cook up a little 3-leg parlay just right now? Because, last regular season game.
I mean, Michigan money line, Bryce Underwood anytime touchdown, and
Jordan
Marshall anytime touchdown. Leg. If you guys are with that or not, I don't know.
Or should we just put one out when our cards drop?
I mean, I didn't really have a 3-leg.
I feel so confident in some of these picks. Like Ohio minus 6.5, slam that. UTSA minus 6.5 versus Army, 20-game win streak at home, slam that.
All right, go ahead and finish your 3-leg parlay, Bob.
Okay, so I'm taking Ohio minus 6.5 at Buffalo.
Uh-huh.
Let me write this down just so I don't remember, just so I forget. UTSA minus 6.5 versus Army. Gosh, if this hits. And I'm taking, I love this, Missouri State minus 2.5 versus Louisiana Tech. That's my 3-game parlay.
I'm adding Missouri State spread versus.
Beautiful.
I like that.
Beautiful.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
You want to go into our locks or what?
We just gave our locks.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, you just gave your lock as
Facts
Vanderbilt.
Facts I did. Let's go ahead and move on.
Do you have a concussion of when you fell earlier? Cause
Fuck no, Bob. I've been drinking juice boxes. I'm fired up.
I
for
think
this.
that he needs to go into concussion protocol. And
Yeah.
he can't watch the game.
See, that doesn't affect me at all, right there. I
think
plenty
he needs
brain.
I think you need a little sniff of some smelling salts.
I'm fucking good, Bob. I don't know what you want. I'll take a sniff of the smelling salts, though.
I'm not taking a hit. Oh no. Oh, lock in. All right.
Fuck Ohio State,
That
dude.
is our cards. And we just want to say happy Thanksgiving. This is our Thanksgiving episode. This will come out Friday.
You talked about a top 3 Thanksgiving meals. Did you want to do that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get.
My fault. Jumped a little early off the smelling salt. My bad.
Offside.
My bad.
Bring it back. Yes. So this is our Thanksgiving episode. This comes out a day after Thanksgiving. So if you couldn't tell by the decorations in front of us, happy Thanksgiving.
Coop decorated him like a housewife he is.
That's crazy. I mean, goddamn. Sorry for putting a little effort into this shit. Damn.
Chirping. My bad.
Jesus Christ. So our we were going to talk about describe your Thanksgiving plate and then top 3 Thanksgiving side dishes.
Bet that. Do you want to go first or no? You want me to go first?
Yeah, describe your plate. What's your Thanksgiving plate looking like?
All right,
I
listen
know you're
up
like
here.
a little kid where like 1 piece of ham, let me get some mashed potatoes.
I'm not like a little kid.
Can I get one
just
roll,
understand my surroundings. I understand that the turkey at a white Thanksgiving probably isn't hitting like that. You can probably just avoid
dry.
that one. You can probably just dive into the sides as they are because, that turkey is going to be fucking as dry as it is every single year. My top 3 sides would be...
Describe your plate.
My plate?
Like you grab a plate, you're in line about to step up. Like it's game time.
Okay.
What are you getting?
I'll probably take 1 slice of turkey just to show that,
Dark meat or white meat?
Probably dark meat just because of how dry it is at white Thanksgivings. I'd take a slice of that just to show that I'm with
there.
the times, even though turkey's so overrated on Thanksgiving. I'm taking a little bit of mac and cheese with that, and then I mean green bean casserole's got to be up there.
Any mashed potatoes?
I'm not a big mashed potato fan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a big fan of that. Trying to think. Hawaiian rolls got to be up there too. I'll do 4.
Just rolls in general, yeah.
No, not just rolls in general.
Hawaiian rolls specifically.
Hawaiian rolls specifically.
Okay.
I don't want my white aunt to fucking bake her own bread in her own rolls. I just buy the Hawaiian rolls. They're gonna be good enough. So I'm going mac and cheese, Hawaiian rolls, and I'll throw green bean casserole in.
Mac and cheese. Anything else? That's all your...
I mean, no, not really. Mom obviously cooked some fire pie, so
That's true.
dig into dessert.
Nice. Like I said, That is a little kid plate. I'm going to take, probably turkey. I'm going to get a little bit of mac and cheese. I'm going to get a little mashed potatoes. I'm going to get stuffing. You completely forgot stuffing. Can't believe that.
Stuffing's mid as shit, though. Like, let's just keep
it
a
is,
buck.
but throw a little gravy on there, you're straight. Throw a little brown, little white gravy, something.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
You're straight. Big green bean casserole. I'm probably getting 2 scoops. Probably getting a little corn. At our family gatherings, we have cream of corn. I don't know why, but sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Depending on that day, I might throw a little bit. Might get a little fruit bowl, just to, diversity. I gotta get my fruit in. Then I'm getting at least 2 or 3 deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs, that's elite. I forgot about that.
Gotta get the deviled eggs, and then the rolls, and then after that, I'm just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little sprinkle. Let me get a little of this.
Yeah,
I'm chowing.
You're talking like we got some black family, bub. We got a white family.
No, we don't. But I'm just saying I'm hungry, so I'm just gonna get. This cheese dip.
Let
me get that.
Let me dive into this salmon and mayo fucking potato salad.
Mayo.
Potato
Potato salad. I'll have some potato salad.
See, potato salad, so ass. I wish we didn't have it.
You're tripping.
I mean, I just like flavorful food, bub. I don't know what to tell you. You like that fucking mayonnaise.
Top 3 sides. Zach, you as well. Give us go ahead and Thanksgiving sides.
Deviled egg is, it's a staple.
That's
Green bean casserole.
Got to.
This Jello marshmallow salad thing that my mom makes is really good.
Ooh. You gonna get on to me about some mayonnaise, potato salad, Jello.
Jello's good.
And you can't go wrong with sweet potato casserole.
I was about to say, I totally forgot about that. Sweet potato casserole.
The yams.
I think it's because the yams. I think it's because
Cranberry sauce.
My taste buds have matured that I've been low-key been a big fan of the sweet potato casserole.
I mean, yeah, with our Thanksgivings, I feel like you kind of gotta like
the juice on those yams.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You kind of gotta pick and choose. You kind of gotta know your surroundings, know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit.
So what's your 3 sides?
Green bean casserole.
Must.
I'm not putting stuffing up there because it fucking tastes the same every single time you touch it.
Same thing.
I'll put Hawaiian rolls up there with a little bit of cranberry sauce.
Wait. Is a Hawaiian roll considered a side?
Yeah, what would it be? The main dish?
No, but I don't even think. Would you consider Hawaiian rolls as a side?
It's not a side dish. It's just part of the. It's just the bread that comes.
Yeah,
with the meal.
like I don't know if you can.
Okay.
That's a.
I guess I'll choose another one if fucking rolls aren't a side. I guess. I'll be mac and cheese, especially when Drew makes it. Shout out Drew, the producer. He's got a good mac and cheese, but that's low key hit or miss because like you can completely sell the mac and cheese and make it not good, especially as a white family. I'll take mac and cheese, green bean casserole, and I don't want to put stuffing up there. What's another side that we have? I feel like I'm forgetting.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs. Those make me shit though, so I feel like I avoid those.
They make me a little gassy.
Yeah, I'd put either deviled eggs or Hawaiian.
You don't like the
rolls.
stuffing? I low-key fuck with stuffing.
Stuffing is good, but like there's no separating factor in it, Like all stuffing kind of.
It's kind of like mac and cheese, like.
No, mac and cheese. There's a separating. factor
there is a separation, but you don't know what type.
There's
depending on what type of mac and cheese, like it can be really really good mac and cheese, or it can be like this mac and cheese is really.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
There's
stuffing can be really really good, and then it can be like, what is this box stuffing?
See, to me, I feel like all stuffing tastes the same. Like I haven't ever had stuffing where I was like, "Ooh, this is like really fresh and good," Like I had mac and cheese. So, yeah, that'll be my 3.
Okay, my 3: green bean casserole, mac and cheese, And I'm going to go sweet potato casserole. That sweet potato casserole is fire.
Facts. I like that.
Now I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
If it was up to me, I'd rather go to a black Thanksgiving, but
okay,
that's just up to me. I've been to one in my life, the mac and cheese. Oh my God, dude. Crispy on the top. It was like baked, and then the bottom was mushy and
Yeah, so you heard it here first from the DAWG. White people cannot cook.
That's a fact. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't say the truth. I just say the truth. I don't say anything racist. I just say the truth. Black people can cook better than white people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So, yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We are thankful for you. We are thankful for college football.
That is facts.
We are thankful for sports gambling. We are thankful for our uncle for letting us shoot this podcast here.
That is facts.
We are thankful for Zach for spending his Tuesday night.
That's facts.
After a mayhem on Monday.
Getting banged up last night.
Banged up. We're thankful for everything. I'm very thankful.
Oh, we're thankful for rivalry.
Yeah.
Rivalry week. Yeah. We're very thankful for that. That's one of the best weeks of the year.
And you're thankful for Ohio State.
No, I'm not thankful for Ohio State at all, actually. I wish that they had a big bomb hit their university. So
gotcha. Okay. Well,
it's Macho Madness. Hulkamania is a single grain of sand in the Sierra Desert that is Macho Madness. The madness is running wild. Let's have a fucking weekend.
Let's have a weekend. So this is Any Given Weekend. Happy Thanksgiving and
happy hate week.
Let's have a weekend.
Let's have a weekend.